Hi, welcome to HRpreparation.com, India's first online institute for HR exams. We provide test series, study materials, video lectures for all kind of HR exams and interview guidance also. This is recruitment of specialist officers in Bank of Maharashtra, and let's understand what is this notification first of all. Designation is specialist officer and the salary package 36,000 to 48,000 per month, and number of positions are 10, and education qualification is like MBA HR, MHRM or PGDM HR. So this is the qualification required for the specialist officer HR. Age limit is 35 years and age relaxation for reserved candidates also available. Selection criteria, written test and group discussion or personal interview. Last date to apply is 19th September 2021. So this is actually notification. If you want to go through it, just click on the blog, and so this is the actually information regarding this notification. And if you want to go through this is the notification. Just go through this notification completely. Now let's understand what is the crash course for the specialist officers, Bank of Maharashtra. This crash courses consist of study material and online test series. Coming to the study material is dividing into three different parts. One is the part 1 is core concepts. It's combination of the general management, personal management, human resource management, international human resource management, and human resource management information systems, HRM new trends, human resource development, performance appraisal, training and development. Organizational behavior, change management and organizational development, competency mapping, business ethics, corporate governance, social responsibilities, reward and recognition, business environment, managerial economics, HRM and banking sector. This is under core concepts. And part 2. Part 2 is like IR and labor legislations, theoretical part, like industrial relations, IR, International Labour Organization, ILO, trade unions, it's a theory part. Industrial dispute, labor legislations, this is nothing but constitution concepts also. Labor welfare, discipline and appeal rules, domestic inquiry, industrial sociology, labor administration, labor and industrial economy, labor and industrial economics, principle of natural justice. So this is the actually theoretical part of the IR as well as the labor legislation. Now part 3. Part 3 is nothing but labor laws. Trade Unions Act 1926, Standing Orders Act 1946, Industrial Dispute Act 1947, Factors Act 1948, Contract Labor Act 1970, Child Labor Act 1986, Minimum Wages Act 1948, Payment of Wages Act 1936, Payment of Bonus Act 1965, Equal Remuneration Act 1976, Payment of Gratuity Act 1972, EPF and Miscellaneous Act 1952, ESA Act 1948, Maternity Benefit Act 1961. So this is the connecting with study material. We covered all the concepts from theoretical as well as labor laws, labor legislation. So usually Bank of Maharashtra, this specialist officer SO is organized by, this exam is organized by or conducted by IBPS. So it means, so IBPS will prepare this question paper and they are going to conduct it. It means that it's equivalent to the IBPS SO HR. Usually IBPS SO is little difficult exam because the question pattern is little confused as well as difficult. As per the IBPS SO exam pattern and question pattern, we prepared study material as well as the online test series. The study material, why we added many new topics into this particular course rather than comparing with other courses. The only difference is it is standard, it's as per the IBPS SO standard. So that is the reason we added. You can find few new concepts like HRM in banking sector and managerial economics and business environment. So the general topics also covered in the banking sector, like IBPS covers everything, 360 degrees management concepts. That is the reason we covered all the new topics. And the labor laws, coming to the labor laws, so they are not directly asking any kind of questions like the sections or chapters in the exam, but we need to have some basic understanding of the labor laws. That is the reason we added. If you are not having much time, or if you are not interested to go through the labor laws, this part, so just skip it. This is not a mandatory actually part of the exam, but we need to understand something about this labor laws also, they may ask. Coming to the online test series, online test series are dividing into unit wise test series and model mock test series. Coming to the unit wise test series, here we divided as like that, part 1, and part 1 is the core concepts: management, HRM, HRD, IHRM, performance management, training and development, OB. So comparing with the study material and test series, so few topics are there in the study material for your reference, but those questions are added either in unit wise combination of these topics, otherwise that is covered in the model mock test series. You need to understand the concept by go through the study material. Part 2. Part 2 is like IR and labor legislations. Its test series like industrial relations, industrial dispute, ILO, labor legislations and labor welfare. So this is under part 2, and part 3 is the labor laws. So all labor laws are covered here, like Trade Union Act 1926, Standing Orders Act 1946, Industrial Dispute Act 1947, and Factors Act 1948, Contract Labor Act 1970, Child Labor Act 1986, Minimum Wages Act 1948, Payment of Wages Act 1936, Payment of Bonus Act 1965, Equal Remuneration Act 1976, EPF Act 1952, ESI Act 1948, Maternity Benefit Act 1961. So under this unit wise test series, so here you can understand from the basic level questions, moderate level questions and high level questions. These questions as per the exam pattern, like, so which is required for our knowledge. So if you want to attempt the high level of questions or very difficult questions, so you need to have minimum knowledge on the particular topic. So these questions will make you that kind of insight. If we look into this model test series, there are 5 model test series, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So these 5 model test series will give you the real-time exam experience. The model mock test series, these questions are taken from all previous questions of IBPS SO. So from the 2013 to 2020, so what are the questions actually asked in the IBPS SO? Because Why we added those questions into this model mock test series is this exam is conducted by the IBPS. So this exam is equivalent to the IBPS SO. The standards are same, equivalent to the IBPS SO. That is the reason we taken all the questions from the IBPS SO to here as a model mock test series for Bank of Maharashtra SO. So this all mock test series will give you real-time experience with like the standard of the question and options and explanation. So by having this kind of practices, if you have more practice with model mock test series, so you may have the high chances to crack this exam. So don't miss this part. You have to consider this is a high priority section. So if you want to take this test, so just click on the take test and you will be directed to the test series, and you can attempt the same. Now you can understand how to take test series and what are the features of the test series. Click on the test series, and this is the test series. This is as per the exam pattern only, and there are multiple choice questions and you have to go through the question and options. You have to select the right option. This is the test series. You can find the question over here, and there are 4 options given for the question. You have to answer or you have to select the right option among the 4. You can check your time. These are the options. You can find how many questions you answered, how many questions you have not answered, how many questions for the review, and how many questions you have not visited. This is the navigation bar. So there are so many questions given here. So you can navigate from one question to another question. Like if you want to go to 6th question, so here 6th question has come. If you want to go to the 9th question, you can go to the 9th question. You can select the right option. So you can mark for review. So you can find one is marked for the review. And if you answer this question for and save and next, so you are submitting this question, right? And you can clear all the responses also. So you answered one question, 1 for the mark and 3 not visited, and 36 3 are not answered, 36 yet to visit. So after, if you feel everything is done, you can go with submission button. You can submit it. If you want to give any feedback, you can give feedback and submit it. Another feature of this test series is performance tracker. This is the statistics of your test and how many marks you got it in this particular test series also you can check here, and your rank also you can check here. So you can check the toppers. So many students answered this test series. So who got highest score in this test series? One more feature is the here solution part, explanation part. For every question there is explanation here, the detailed explanation. So you can understand by explanation also. So what is the right answer? Answer B is the option B is the right answer. So here again, this is the statistics. This is the navigation bar. So you can navigate in it and you can check the answer and explanation of this particular test or question. So this is the 10th question we have not attempted. So we can find. So right option is here. These are the options and this is the question, this is the explanation. One more key feature is here. So you can view result for each test series as well as you can retake the test also. So you can re-attempt the same test. so you can retake it. The retake means you can re-attempt the same test the same way. So you can go ahead with this. So you can answer it, save and next. If you want to go ahead with this, so you can attempt all the questions and you can check it out. So there is a time for you, and all the this is the navigation tab and all, and you can submit it. You can check your results. Yes, so you got 1 mark. So this is for the last or latest attempt. Every time this result will be updated, the result according to your previous attempt. So this is a one more feature, a great feature given in this portal. We are sure you will get exam ready within short time with this crash course. Join course today. All the best for your exam. Thank you.